Hi guys, so today I am just going to be doing my 20-week update. Tomorrow I will be 21 weeks pregnant. So I did reach the halfway mark last Monday, which is super awesome. And I'm so excited about that. And I'm sorry if the camera's shaky, guys. Um, my room is being painted. Well, I'm priming everything in there, all the woodwork and stuff before we paint. But I'm not going to be in there filming just because there's stuff all over the place and I really shouldn't be in there very much just because of the fumes and stuff. So that's why I'm not in there, and if you're wondering what I'm looking at, my phone is right here. That's where I put my updates. I just put them in my notes on my phone. The first update I have for my 20 weeks is back pain. I do have some back pain, especially if I have to like pee or something or go to the bathroom and I don't go right away. I will definitely get some back pain. I don't know if it's just from pressure or something, I don't know, but I definitely did notice that. I do get back pain at times. It's become more frequent now that I am going to be 21 weeks pregnant, but I'll be putting more of that in my 21-week update. My lungs are sore, so I can tell that things are definitely, my organs are definitely must be pushing up towards my lungs more, because when I breathe in at times, I do feel very sore in my lungs, in my ribs, in that area. My stomach is itchy a little bit, so I think that's a sign that I need to start using oils or stretch mark cream on my stomach, I think. I don't know, leave a comment down below if you guys know, all you moms out there, people that have been pregnant. Let me know if I do need to start using stretch mark cream. I have not used it yet, but my stomach really isn't that much bigger than it was before I was pregnant. So that's the only reason I haven't been using it. Another thing is I am very tired this week. I've been napping a lot more this week than I did in my previous weeks, and I'm sorry if you guys see paint on my hands. I'm getting more and more thirsty. That is another symptom I had in the beginning of my pregnancy, and it is coming back. I talked about that in last week's update as well, but it's coming back a little bit more each week. I definitely have a better appetite. I'm more hungry than I was in my previous weeks. Therefore, it's easier for me to eat. I don't feel like I'm forcing food down, and I just can kind of eat when I want to. Um, I did have one day, actually it was like 2 days in a row, where I had this burning sensation almost in my abdomen area, and it kind of felt like, I don't know how to explain it, but do you know when you're super hungry and your stomach, you just feel like burning, or like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like that, but it was throughout like my entire abdomen area, and I was feeling super lightheaded. So I did eat, and after eating I did feel a little bit better. I don't know if I might have just been hungry or not, but I definitely felt better after eating. But it was kind of scary, I don't know. I was in school, it was like last period of school, and I was like, I really thought that I might pass out, but I obviously wasn't going to go home. There was probably only like a half hour left of school, so I just kind of dealt with it, but it was kind of scary, and that did happen 2 days in a row. So the day after that, like a red mark here, the day after that it did happen again, and it was actually around the same time. So what I've been doing to deal with that is I've been eating at that time of the day, which is usually around like it's usually around like 2 o'clock. I've been eating a meal or something just to kind of make that not happen. I think it might just be the time of the day where I'm the most hungry. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but comment down below if any of you guys have ever experienced something like that, to those of you that have been pregnant before. I did have some sharp pains in my stomach if I do make a swift movement or something. Noticing this was when I was in bed and I kind of like flipped over to go on the other side, and I had like a sharp pain in the side of my stomach. Um, I think because my muscles are stretching more and more and more, I just need to be more careful of that. So I have been taking things a little bit slower. Um, and I haven't been kind of doing things as quickly just to make sure. I don't want anything to happen. I don't want my placenta to rip or whatever. And I know that sharp pains and stuff can be a sign of that, so I am just being very careful with the things I do now. The movement of the baby is a lot more strong this week. I can definitely see it a lot more, and I'm going to try and insert a clip of the baby moving. You guys do have to look really closely. I've had a little bit of nausea. It's not severe, but it's definitely at times like I feel a little sick, and then it'll kind of go away after about 10 minutes, and then it might come back. So that's been happening on and off this week. I'm trying to think of some other things that I didn't write down. I have had indigestion, which when I said that, I believe I was 16 weeks maybe when I had started to get indigestion a lot of like burping and just the feeling of indigestion. Those of you who have had it know exactly what I'm talking about. That's been happening since 16 weeks, I believe, and it's still happening more and more each week, which is, it's bound to happen. It happens to a lot of people, especially when they're pregnant. So now I'm going to go on my app and I'm going to like read some of the things to you. The baby is swallowing a lot of amniotic fluid in order to keep its lungs healthy. The baby is the size of a Belgian endive, and I'll show you what that looks like if I can. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's what it looks like. 20 weeks pregnant. The baby is 10 inches long and is getting huge. It may be crowding your lungs. Okay, so that's definitely happening, crowding my lungs. Definitely, it's more harder to breathe now this week than it was in the previous weeks. Moms will notice pregnancy brain and be a bit forgetful or distracted, generally due to a lack of sleep. I wouldn't say I've had a lack of sleep this week. I've been sleeping pretty good. It does take me a little bit more to fall asleep, a little bit more time, so that might be one thing, but I have had some pregnancy brain. I am a bit forgetful when it comes to things. There definitely was one week, it might have been my 17-week update, where it was bad, like my pregnancy brain was pretty bad, but I think I also did say in that week that I was having a hard time sleeping, so that might have been why. The baby is straightening out and will now be measured from head to toe this week. If you are having a boy, the testes are descending from his abdomen. I'm not having a boy, I'm having a girl. Those of you who did not know, if you want to see my gender reveal, I'll try to link it in the description if I can remember to. Halfway done. It also just says that you're halfway done with your pregnancy. I have about 4.5 months left, which now that I'm going to be 21 weeks, it's a little bit less than that. The baby weighs about 10.6 ounces this week. During the second half of pregnancy, babies tend to be more active. It should be no surprise if you're feeling the baby kick more than before. So definitely have been feeling more movement, like I said. I'm going to show you the handprint now like I do every week. That's what it looks like. This is definitely a lot bigger than last week's handprint. So I'm going to do my belly shot for you guys, weigh myself and measure my stomach. That's that side. That's from the front. That's from the other side. I'm definitely carrying a lot higher than a lot of people. It's from the back. And this is with my shirt down. A lot of people have requested to see that. So 106.0. I don't even remember what it was last week, guys. It's about 31 inches around. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, if you guys can see, 31 around. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm sorry that it was kind of all over the place. It's just because there's a lot going on in my house right now. I have my room being painted. I'm filming in a different area, so I kind of had to find some places to actually set the camera up and film in. So I am sorry about that, guys. But thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it and give it a thumbs up. If you do want to continue watching my channel, all you have to do is press that subscribe button down below. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys soon with a new video.